What's up, MSFers, and happy Monday! Save everything always, along with Gold, Blitz, Campaign Energy, and ISO 8 Energy. Mobile Gamers recommending you save the Harbinger orbs from that event. However, it does look like that event was pushed back to what it should be released at in the blog post, matching up with the milestones, so that shouldn't be a problem. Mobile also goes over several other things in his video, and Boylon goes in depth on that Harbinger event as well. You may notice that there are two Herald of Death tiles in the Events tab. One is pointing you to the Deathbringer orb farmable nodes, the other is pointing you to the web milestones where you can pick up more of those orbs. And the Grootmas event starts today. If you feel the need to level up your Guardians for this, I recommend going for Gamora, as Star-Lord and Drax are the only two with any value anywhere, and they don't even need to be leveled that much to be used as Crucible counters and defenses. After his initial lineup of the Death Scourge run, Dorky Dad comes back with a Better Teams video for the non-legendary mutant section. He's still working with a pretty big roster here, and an alternative choice might be Rage Gaming's video on that same section. As far as the entire Death Scourge goes, I really liked Purple Sticky's breakdown of it, giving an overview after having completed most of this run, and Pathfinder Gaming goes in depth on the play-by-play of this. Something to note, 386 seems to be a very common Scourge modifier number. That's including every Scourge except for the health additional ones and the zombification Scourge modifier. The early reports on the Death Scourge seems to be that it's a success, being well balanced with not too many sticking points. The Wakandans working pretty well on 5 and 10, although most of us have the Bionic Avengers as a sack team for those. And the minions weren't too bad either. In fact, the most upvoted post on Reddit wasn't a complaint at all, it was actually a joke about Dormammu. Whether it's good or bad, we'll work on it together, and you'll hear about it here on the recap. I'm Run7, bringing you yesterday's news today. As far as the whole Death Scourge goes, I really enjoyed Purple Sticky's breakdown of the Death's. Sure, there's an alternative choice, which is Rage Gaming, giving you some other choices, which I just repeated myself. You may notice that there are two Herald of Death tiles. You might notice that there's two Herald of Death tiles in the Events tab. One is pointing you to the web